Yes! Yes! Hello there. Oh, hi.
Hello, Adelaide. I received your owl.
Thank you for coming. You see, my uncle Roland is a metal trader who's quite well known in the goblin community. He normally sends me owls every week when he's on his business travels. In his last owl, he alluded to dealings with those radical goblins, Ranrok's loyalists. It's been ages since that owl and I'm worried. What with the troll attack on Hogsmeade and the rumours that goblins may have been involved, well, I'm fearing the worst. Should I be worried about my uncle, or am I overthinking this?
Yeah, you should definitely be worried. Huh.
I think you're right to be concerned, Adelaide. Your uncle may be in trouble.
You're much more understanding than Professor Weasley. She heard I was going to look for him and forbade me from leaving the grounds. She's convinced he can handle himself, but I can't concentrate on anything until I know he's alright. Could you try to find out for me? From what I hear, you're almost as adventurous as Uncle Roland.
Hold on a second. Yeah, sure.
I'll try and look into it for you, Adelaide.
Thank you. He's very thorough in his record keeping, notes all his trades in a journal, makes maps. In fact, in his last owl, he drew me a map of his next stop. He planned to set up camp north of here. I do hope you're able to find out where he is. Thank you again for any help you can provide.
No problem. But hey, let's attend class first. Ha! Ah! Okay. Ooh, fancy. Oh no, it's the Grim. Oh man. What the hell? Professor Onai.
What do we have here?
I hope those assignments were challenging enough for you.
What do you mean? What do we have here? Oh!
I've completed all of my tasks, Professor Onai.
Very well done. Although I must admit, I did have something of a premonition that you would follow through. Now, as you have no doubt sharpened your perception by completing my assignment, I am curious, based upon the knowledge that one's present and even one's past may reveal traces of what is to come. What do you see in your own future?
Huh.
I can't get rid of this feeling of a coming danger.
I see. Know that such omens are not damning if they can at least prepare us. And you are preparing yourself, even now. But this talk of tomorrow should not divert us from your present success. I shall inform our good deputy headmistress of your exemplary performance. And if that performance is any omen of what your future may hold, then I, for one, see great things.
I hope Adelaide's Uncle Roland is all right. She
Alright.
seems very worried. Adelaide mentioned her uncle's camp may be near Brockborough, past the river.
Alright, Descendo.
You have it! Now, why not practice the new spell on the training dummy?
Where is the training dummy? Oh, there it is. Alright, let's see.
Protego! Descendo!
What the hell?
You have it.
moves objects downwards and slams enemies into the ground. Oh, hell yeah. Alright, let me see. I want to wait until nighttime.
Fine now, Demi guys. Professor,
No!
do you have a moment?
No!
I do.
I'm sorry. It seems now isn't the best time after all.
I sensed as much.
Yeah, sure. Come on. There we go. There we go, I mean. Alright, I feel like my mandrake is finished. Alright. Eh. 2 more minutes. Alright. Huh. Hi.
Professor, I was wondering where you're from. What's your background?
Oh, how nice of you to ask.
Aww.
Let's see, I
Ah,
grew
she's
up
so
in
adorable.
London, right on the Thames.
Forgive me. I was sure you must have been raised in the countryside.
I used to dream of just that. But it wasn't until I came to Hogwarts that I felt truly at home. Mind you, it did take some time. And whilst it is my fervent hope that each student eventually feels as at home here as I do, it is not always the case.
I suppose that makes sense.
Well, we each bloom differently, don't we? Some of us, like Devil's Snare, thrive in the shadows, whilst others crave the attention of a bouncing bowl. And we each grow and thrive according to our own plan. I was terribly nervous when I arrived at the castle. You see, as a child, I knew nothing of witches or wizards. You can imagine how astonished I was to receive my letter from Hogwarts. I spent a good deal of time alone in either the greenhouse or the library my first days here.
Huh.
It does take a while to adjust to being here.
Precisely, and I was remarkably fortunate. In fact, a 7th year took me under her wing during those first days. She remains one of my dearest friends.
How fortunate.
I was indeed. I dare say you'll find that the friends you make here at Hogwarts will last a lifetime. Now, I'd best get to my recent delivery from the Magic Neep. Mr. Teasdale promised me quite an assortment of seeds this week. Lovely to see you.
Ah, perfect. Give me the mandrakes.
Flouting the norms of the day, I see. I suppose we each bloom in our own way.
Ah, perfect. Alright. Oh.
Concentrate on the spoils we'll be leaving with. Sheer isn't worth the time. No amount of that many spiders. Potato!
Assignment's all finished.
Expulso! Incendio!
Woohoo!
Expulso! Glacier! Now you're just getting on my nerves. Incendio! Come now. You're in that.
No! 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 I got it. I got my thing. I got my thing. I did get the mandrake though.
Assignment's all finished.
Glaciers! Accio! You'll need to be quicker than this. Well, so...
Yes! Yes! There we go.
How wonderful to see you again.
Hell yeah, likewise.
I've completed my assignments, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be too. I'll be sure to let her know how well you're coming along.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Hecat tells me she taught you Levioso, so you should be ready for a more advanced levitation charm. Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration and a nice, graceful wand movement. Let's see you try your hand at it.
It's
But if
all
you
in
do
the
it
wrist.
correctly, you should be able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of sneezewort.
Ooh. That's probably one of the Merlin trials I couldn't do. Most likely. Whoa wah. Woo!
Welcome back. Have you finished?
Reporting back, Professor. Assignment
I just
complete.
interrupted her.
done. Shows good discipline. Wisdom is a golden snitch, as they say. And you're proving a skilled seeker in that regard. Let us practice our restore momentum. A charm, incidentally, created to stop waffles from plummeting straight to the ground during a Quidditch match.
And people from falling to their death.
Size deliberate movements.
Almost. Ha! Arresto momentum.
Yes, what is it?
In class, I heard you mention the Toyohashi Quidditch team.
I did. The Toyohashi Tengu are from Japan. Dominant, known for their rigorous training. They practice near the Mahutokoro School of Magic, often battling both tempestuous seas and violent storms, in addition to each other.
Jesus.
Tournament play is almost always easier for the Tengu than their training sessions.
I take it you're a fan.
Fan? Huh. I was being groomed to play on their team. And I would have been a Tengu, if not for a bit of bad luck.
Oof.
I know that feeling. Some things are simply out of our control.
And some things are in it. I should have known better. I made my own luck. I was betrayed by someone I trusted. Myself. I did not see clearly, and I paid a dear price. My best friend Asuka and I were being groomed to play on the team together. I as keeper, and she as chaser. She was breathtaking. She once corkscrewed through 3 players and scored before they even turned their heads. But as tryouts for the Tengu got closer, she panicked. I did not realize the extent of her panic until it was too late.
Aw.
She wanted so desperately for both of us to play together that she had slipped Felix Felicis into our tea before we were to show them our skills.
Ooh.
What is Felix Felicis? A potion?
Also known as liquid luck. And it is illegal in all wizarding sports.
That's basically steroids. Oh, thanks. Thanks a lot for the follow, John.
What she had done.
Oh, Giancarlo, is it you?
I withdrew from consideration immediately.
Oh yeah,
It
it's
wasn't
you.
her
I
fault.
realize.
You didn't know about the potion.
I recognize your name.
It does not matter.
Hi,
My
thanks. How
flying
are
that
you?
day was not my own. I could not live with myself. So, I withdrew and explained to them why. I burned my broom in disgrace.
What happened to Asuka? Did she burn her broom as well?
Asuka played for the Tengu for 2 seasons.
You didn't report her. Tell them what she'd done.
Her fate was not mine to decide. My fate is in my hands, as your fate is in yours.
Thank you, Professor. I shall remember what you've told me.
Oh man.
Accio, Wingardium Leviosa.
Be fitting attire if you plan to take classes from your bed.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Huh. Interesting. Whoa! But yeah, I think I'm done for today.